Bumble founder Whitney Wolfe Herd becomes the youngest self-made woman billionaire after IPO. Bumble founder is now worth $1.5 billion at 31 years old. She's also the youngest chief executive to take a company public in America, female. Co-founded the company about 7 years ago in order to reinvent the dating app structure. The app, unlike its competitors, gives women the ability to control the conversation. It is the only dating app where women make the first move. However, her journey into the digital dating scene didn't start with Bumble. In fact, prior to her start with the multi-billion-dollar company, she co-founded the biggest competitor, Tinder. Wolfe Herd left Tinder and filed a lawsuit against the company alleging sexual harassment. Tinder denied any wrongdoing, and the suit was eventually settled. Shortly after, in 2014, she founded Bumble. Bumble also owns the dating app Badoo. Together, the apps are used in 150 countries with tens of millions of monthly subscribers. Thoughts?
It's so fascinating. I mean, she's a rock star. She's unbelievable. To think that she helped create Tinder. And you think of the perception of Tinder. Is there a more creepy dating app out there? Clearly, I'm not an expert on dating apps, but that just seems to me as being creepy. It'd be like you started Penthouse and then you quit and then you started National Geographic. I mean, going to what she did with Bumble. But she's brilliant. She's worth $1.5 billion. You know, she sued them on her way out and got $1 million. Because she was dating the other co-founder of Tinder, and she sued him for sexual harassment. He allegedly called her a whore and a gold digger and things like that. Right. So she got out with vengeance. She went out to create their competition and destroy them. I mean, that was literally her philosophy, and she did it. Mission accomplished. It's unbelievable. I learned about Bumble through my barber. All right, young guy, probably 26, good-looking dude. He goes, hey, TZ, I'm on Bumble, man. It's unbelievable. What is that? And he's telling me about, he's pulling out his phone, showing me all the girls that make the first move. He had 2 serious relationships, and I think he might get engaged now to the one that he's been dating. She's beautiful.
Two of them? He got engaged to 2 of them.
No, he had a relationship with
impressive.
One. Double dip. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's going for his 3rd. It's incredible.
Is he Armenian? Or what?
He's just... He loves women. No, he's found someone that I think he's going to get engaged to. So it's great. You know, if she had done the SPAC, accelerated this even sooner, would she have to give up more equity? Is that part of the downside for a company or for a founder like that you're giving up more and do the employees get a little chunk of it? Because here's the other thing that she did over the weekend. The New York Post got a hold of a Slack message from her that she sent out to the whole staff. They went public last week. They killed it. You know, it went up by, I don't even know the numbers. I have them written down, but they exploded in the next 2 days. She sent a Slack message out to everybody and say, hey, don't look at the stock price. Don't think about the stock price. I think that's an unfair thing to say to employees, because if you were there to help create that company, that is your end game, the stock options that you have. How can you not? I mean, you know that you're going to maybe make a few million. So I think that was disingenuous. I thought that was a bad move for her to do that. Now, the other stat I have, and it's really unbelievable, is they only have 70 full-time employees. To build a company of that value with 70 employees, find me a man that's done that. That's incredible.
Oh, I'll find you a man, all right. Right on Bumble. A couple different things. I've never done a dating app in my life, and now
Adam,
do we have a lie detector in the office?
This is not good, Adam. Just listen. God's watching you right now. It's not a good time to lie. Just tell the truth.
Just tell the truth. Okay, guys.
Match.com.
The first app I've ever used is Bumble. I recently started using it. And the women have to make the first move. They're pretty aggressive out there. Let me tell you, they're out there.
So have you been approached?
Approached.
So what have you heard? Tell us.
I haven't opened the app in a few weeks.
Oh my gosh, Adam! I got 700 messages.
He hasn't been able to open it since 8 a.m.
I got like 12 full-time jobs to do a Bumble.
What's the approach? What's been the best approach?
Ladies will message you and say, like things like, "Hey sweetie, hey handsome, saw your profile, hey buddy." You know, not hey buddy, but. You know,
for him it's just sweet
hey,
and
buddy.
handsome.
Just whatever. They do make the first move. So then you obviously, all right, okay, what's up, girl? You know,
I was like, what's your address? I'm coming over.
I'm on my way. That's Tinder. I've never done Tinder, but I might have to look into that soon. No, for all the funny guys out there, never done Grindr. But hey, listen, if you got enough money, what's up?
He keeps bringing up the apps he hasn't done. I think that's saying something.
But someone pointed this out. I would love to give Whitney Wolfe Herd credit, you know, youngest female billionaire, like obviously everything that's going on. I would love to give her credit for that. You pointed out, well, Kylie Jenner actually was the youngest self-made billionaire, but she didn't go public. But then you find out Whitney Wolfe Herd, who's Herd? Who's that guy? who's her husband? Well, it turns out Michael Hurd is like an oil tycoon from Texas, our old stomping grounds. And believe me, he had some positive influence in the framework of this company. So it wasn't like some, lowly girl started a dating app and made it like to the big leagues. She had a billionaire buddy husband that I don't know if she met him on a dating app or not, but that
How
had
old
her
is her
back.
husband? Do you know? Is he a lot older?
No, they're
Okay.
similar age.
Adam, also, she started the company in 2014, and they didn't get married till 17. I mean, they might have met before, but it seems
Okay.
like
What
this
a
was
shot.
Listen,
You
are you
took a shot,
trying to get a
man.
free Bumble account? What are you trying to do? Make me look bad here,
trying to
buddy?
state the truth.
What's
But
your
the point is-
profile on Bumble, honestly?
What's my profile?
Yeah, on Bumble.
Like, what do you mean?
What is the name? On Buzz, just Kyle Loda if they
Yeah.
wanted to find you? Really?
They
And
can't.
yours
They
is-
can't search it though.
The Norwegian
They
stallion.
cannot.
No.
Why?
they
How do
can't.
you? So you can't search the name on Bumble?
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
it's
can,
it's based off location.
Oh, okay.
Location.
So you have to be location. Okay.
I'm Soy Boy everywhere. All 50 states. I'm everywhere. Just find me, ladies, on the Soy Boy Mafia channel.
Is there anything else to say about this, or that's
I mean, Bumble. One thing
changed?
that
I was waiting like it
one
changed
thing-
my life.
No, it has not changed my life yet. One thing I will say, I've done my due diligence. I'm very OCD, methodical. I say, I asked a couple of my dating
Who were
app
you in high
gurus.
school?
Who were you in high school? What's up? And without a doubt, everyone's like Hinge and Bumble. That's where you got to go. Hinge and Bumble. That's where it's at.
Hinged.
Hinge, Hinge. Hinge.
Not the good
To
dating
all the,
site.
to all the
Hinged is
gentlemen
not
out
a
there.
good name for a dating site.
Really?
Hinged.
Hinged. No, it's
Yeah.
not hinged.
Uh-uh.
Why?
Hinge.
Hinge.
Hinge is what
What's
the dating
hinged?
site.
What's hinged?
Hinge is the dating site.
Yes.
And the
And
other
Bumble.
one is.
That's like those are the two that people.
So have you had a date yet from Bumble?
I have not. I have not done
Oh,
a date.
come on, Adam.
I swear, I've
You're
never.
using the app wrong.
Bro, take my car if you need to.
Okay,
Like,
I'm
this-
gonna rub your car. But Kai has. Kai, have you not met a girl on Bumble?
No, actually not.
What are you
just so
doing?
you know, your speaker's off.
Yeah, Kai. What app you? Because you've done some work.
I've used more Hinge.
Okay, there it is.
Got it.
If you're looking for a hot Norwegian man, ladies, hinge up Kai. Loot it.
First of all, good for her. That's all I can say. Good for her for
a
doing
great
what she
story.
did, Tinder, and changed one little thing you were talking about. Girl approaches
girl
you
approach,
instead of you
yes.
approaching them. Changes a little bit and got a market for it where it's a little bit more where the guy's there, and if you're approachable, then they'll approach you, and you have a somewhere to take an next.
You know what? Let's pull up Bumble right now. Let's see what we got.
Can you imagine you read a message and you make fun of the girl and ends up becoming your wife one day?
I would love that story. Here we go. We got Bumble. Here it is. It's yellow for like a bumblebee.
Oh, he's a premium member, by the way.
Who's this
I just
girl?
saw.
What's up? Who's this?
Wow.
So what you do is you say, all right, what's this girl's name? All right, we'll go to the right. You matched. She had already requested me. There it is. All right, keep swiping. I don't know. See, this is two girls in the picture. Which one am I? Two girls in the same picture?
I'm telling you, that's not Bumble. Listen, you're not on Bumble.
I'm on Bumble.
That's
I'll
So
tell you
this
what,
girl
man.
tried-
The pandemic was
This
so
girl
good
put
for
a picture
Bumble.
of like her hot friend with her.
Dating's just a whole different
and
world now.
turns out it's not. So you got to go left on that one. This girl's got a far off bikini pic. You got to get closer.
Well, that's an automatic
the
right
point
swipe
is-
for you.
Yeah. Point is, there's a lot of due
Point
diligence.
is,
you
we got to
do.
finish this podcast
Yeah.
so you can go message all those
I'm
girls.
going to be
'cause
on
they're
Bumble
waiting
for the
you.
next hour.
Yeah, you need an assistant to manage that whole thing.
Pat, we've been talking about that.
What's
I
crazy is I was never around single during the app era.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have no clue. But I have plenty of people around me who are using the
Greek
app.
God.
That would have been the name. Greek
Not-
God.
Your birthday's October, so it would have been
Yeah.
10/16?
10/18.
10/18.
Close, yeah.
Greek God 10/18. Message PBD.
Okay, so listen, if you're on Bumble, I guess this was the advertisement for Adam. Today's message is sponsored. Today's podcast is sponsored by Adam Sosnick's Bumble account.
That's me.
You can find him in Boca Raton, Adam Sosnick, soy boy. He is single, and he's looking very good with finances, healthy, works out, wears very short shorts, and athletic. I don't know what else to
Yeah.
say. Knows how to do
doesn't
different
eat-
That's on the
accents.
bio.
He's funny.
I do
He's
different
comedic.
accents. Yeah.
He can do Jewish accent.
No problem.
He can do German, Russian. I mean,
Russian.
extremely talented.
Thank you. I appreciate
Extremely
that.
talented. So that was an
that's
endorsement.
my bio right there. There it is.
That's an
Just put that on my Bumble profile.
So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.